Babes, welcome back. I hope you're all well. So in today's video, we're pretty much going to talk about my last video, which if you haven't seen that, I'll leave it linked in the description box down below. It's basically a double Louis Vuitton unboxing. And in today's video, I am going to show you how I put all the pieces together and make this work as a crossbody bag or as a clutch or whatever. Here's the thing. I'm not really sure how I want to lay this video out because there are so many things I want to talk about. Like, that video got so many comments so quick and like so many different opinions and just things some of you said that I wanted to address in today's video. So this is going to be a longer, I believe it's going to be a longer chit-chatty video. I'm probably not going to cut it as much. So yeah, I'm a little bit out of breath right now because I've already filmed this like 3 times and I keep messing up. So I'm just gonna, we're not gonna make this scripted or anything like that. I'm just gonna breeze through it and talk about the things that I wanna talk about. Hopefully they're not gonna be all over the place. Anyways, this is what we're gonna be talking about today, the Toiletry Pouch 26. The first thing I wanna say, well, first of all, you can already see how I put everything together. So the first thing I wanna say is, I got the memo. I understand that everybody has already been doing this for a very long time and I'm super late to the game. But you guys do have to remember that if I am late to the game, there are still other people that also have not known about this, okay? I'm not the only person on the planet that didn't know about this. And I think it's totally fine. Like, there's so many designer bags and there are so many things out there that, you know, you can't possibly know about every single one of them. I personally would have never looked at a toiletry pouch and thought of making it into a clutch or a bag. So yeah, it just never ever crossed my mind. And I make videos here on my channel to help other people out, to give them ideas, to, I don't know, educate them. And this is something that I've recently learned, so I wanted to share it with you guys. Now, the fact that so many of you already know about that is absolutely lovely. I love hearing how you guys use yours and how you wear it and all that stuff. If you do have pictures of yourself on Instagram or anything like that, tag me in them. I'd love to see them and I will share them on my page. I'll leave my Instagram somewhere linked here on the screen. But anyway, so now that we got that out of the way, I told you in my last video that I didn't have the insert yet that I needed to put all these pieces together, so I couldn't really show you how it would look. But so I did get the insert. Mine is from Amazon. I do understand a lot of you got it from another company, which is great, but honestly, if I can spend $20 and like be done with it, why would I want to spend more money? This insert works absolutely perfect. So I'm going to pull it out a little bit just so I can show you guys how this actually works. So this is the insert that I got. I think, I don't exactly remember, but it was like $20. Not expensive at all. So the insert has these little hooks, these little rings on the side, and onto those rings I hooked my chain, and then the strap I hooked on to the chain and not actually the insert. Now, one thing I wanted to talk about and I thought was a really good comment. So one of you commented and said, this is super tacky, that you had actually did like the same thing with the strap and everything, but every time you wore it as a bag, the insert would come up and push on the zipper, which would make it look super tacky. Which when I read that comment, I was like, oh my God, that makes sense, because if it does that, yeah, that would look kind of sketch, right? So I was like, well, if it doesn't work out, I might just, you know, use the strap on my pochette métisse or whatever. Long story short, it does not do that. I don't know if maybe your insert is too big or too small or too heavy. I don't know, but I have worn this all day long and the insert never once comes up and pushes against the zipper. If this happens to anyone else, let me know. Maybe try a different insert. I'll leave the one that I have linked down below. But yeah, it does not come up at all and push on the zipper. So, I mean, look, like, it does not do that. So yeah, really happy about that, because that would have been a problem for me. But as you can see, it doesn't come up. So I think this is really, really cute. I love the way it looks. Like, I honestly think that it just looks really cool in my opinion, and it's totally my vibe. And I love that you can wear it as just a regular clutch and take all of this other stuff that I have on here off, or you can have it with the gold chain, or you can have it with the strap. I mean, I love having something that I just have a ton of options with, where I just feel like I can get the most use out of it. Now let's talk about the fact if this is tacky or not, because I got quite a lot of comments saying that a lot of people on YouTube or bigger influencers or whatever people in real life think that this is tacky, and I want to just say that I can see where people would think that, and hear me out on this. This is not what I personally think, but I can just see where that comes from. So I think with this being a toiletry pouch, and that's what it's meant to do, a lot of people probably look at this and think, oh my god, like let's say I wear this somewhere, and I'm sure there's gonna be a couple girls that are gonna be like, oh my god, she must not be able to afford like a real Louis Vuitton bag, that's why she's using a toiletry pouch, like, and did that little do-it-yourself moment. And you know what, if people want to think that, that is totally fine. Like, I know me, I know what I can and can't afford, and I know what I like and what I don't like. And at the end of the day, I have to be happy with it, and nobody else has to. I don't think it's tacky. I think it's actually really cute. And I love it as a clutch. And let me just tell you, when I saw the girl, and I talked about this in my last video, but when I saw the girl walk around with this in Charleston, I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. My very first sentence out of my mouth to my mom was, oh my god, is that girl wearing a, not in a judgy way, but kind of more like shock, like, is that girl wearing a toiletry pouch as a bag? Confused. Like, legitimately, I was confused because I had never seen it before. Oh, and for those of you who commented and were like, some of you are really mean, by the way. Like, let me be happy. Like, some of you commented and you were like, that is not unique whatsoever. Okay, maybe to you it's not, but let me just tell you, I've not like traveled the world, but obviously I'm from Germany, right? So I've been quite to a lot of places in Europe. I've been to New York City a lot. If you know me, you know, like, I'm obsessed with New York. I've been to Charleston, I've been to Florida, I've been to New Mexico. There are so many places that I've been to, and I go to a lot of the more upscale restaurants and just upscale bars and like rooftop bars and places like that where you would see people with designer things, and I can't even begin to tell you how many times I see the Neverfull, how many times I see the Pochette Métis, how many times I see the Prada Re-Edition, Gucci Dionysus, oh my god, like everywhere, every other girl. This, I have not seen in real life ever, other than now I've seen it on YouTube because I looked it up, but like, I have not. And when I was just recently in Charleston was the first time I've ever seen someone use this as a clutch. Now, that doesn't mean that nobody else uses it. I get it, a lot of people are already using this. All I was trying to say is that you don't see every other person with this, like, you don't, unless there's some place in the world where every other person has one of these. I don't know, but that's just what I was saying in my last video. Like, I feel like not everybody, you're not gonna bump into 10 other girls with this same little construction, okay? Anyways, I think it's really cute. I think it works out really well. I love the way it looks. I think it looks super, super cute with like a lot of outfits. Obviously, it's really easy, and again, I love the versatility. So yeah, I'm super happy with this. And this strap, I already put it onto my Pochette Métis, and it looks really good on the Pochette Métis as well. So with the Pochette Métis, like the really thin strap that it comes with, I love it. But if you're traveling, or if you're like, I don't know, walking around a lot and you have a lot of stuff in it, like, it can kind of hurt sometimes, so I feel like this is the perfect solution. So yeah, I'm also happy that I can use this strap with lots of other bags. But yeah, that is it for today's video. I basically just wanted to come on here and show you guys how this looks put together, and I wanted to answer like the tacky comments and all of that. I don't think it's tacky, and if other people do think it's tacky, then that's fine. They can think whatever they want. They don't have to use it, right? So yeah, that is it for today's video. I really hope you guys liked it. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.